Right, so what we're going to do today, lads, is we're going to make a hammer, just to make your job a little bit easier when you're doing the axes and you're making some of the kindling. Now, if we were going to get one of these, okay, it would be a little bit excessive for you guys to pick up. Why did I make that? Just because we could, and it's fun. So I'm going to show you how we're going to make a hammer. So, just scrap bit of wood, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to have a hammer about that size. We're going to get a saw. I tend to just count in my head, okay? So I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make it really simple. You can just do it so it comes to how deep that is, but sometimes you might want it a bit deeper. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow it all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit sticky because it's some pine. Now it doesn't matter at all if it doesn't go all the way round. Okay, but we have got this one completely round there. Sometimes you might miss a little bit. Don't worry about it. What we're then going to do, we're going to work out how big we want the handle. So I'm going to put my hand there, and then maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to cut this one around about there. And we're going to cut this one all the way through. What we're using is the buck saw. Needs a little bit of a tightening. And what we can do, if you want to, is we can count the rings here and work out how old the tree was as well. Okay. You can also see on here if it's had not a lot of water or had a lot of water. These things will tell you a bit of a story as well about the tree, but we can do that another time. Let's move this out of the way. And what we're going to do, we'll bring this here so you can see how we do it. Now, I just need to get myself a stick so I can hit. Use this. It's going to be quite tough, so we'll see how we go. So we'll place that on there. Rather tough. Grab me that other piece of wood, please.
2. It makes it look like he's...
Yes. So taking the first chunk out, okay? Place it on the side. This is where you want a hammer to make a hammer. knots in here, so it's going to be a bit difficult. Now when we did that cut, the reason we did it is so it's a stop cut. So we then keep this as our hammer, okay? And then we keep this intact. Just got there where a branch came out, so we just need to trim that off in a moment. It's rather tough round with that. Not go too hard. Still not there. I think we just got through it. Sometimes they can be a little bit sticky on this part. What I normally find is if you then split down the end, usually comes off a little bit quicker, like that. Always keep your thumbs out of the way if you're doing this. This just proves that we do the videos live. Things do go wrong, but we won't give up. It's all part of the challenge. Okay, so we're now going to start shaping that so we can get our hand on it. We're not going to make this really smooth, lads. The reason being is that we don't want it to fall out of our hands, so if it's a little bit smooth, it can sometimes fall out of our hands a bit easier and slip. Don't really want that to happen. Just trying to work out how big your hands are there, so a little bit more off. A big old knotty bit. Okay, that'll do for now. Hammer. So, when we want to get our piece of wood, which you were doing a moment ago, if you want to be able to crack this piece of wood, we can put it on the side. Or maybe not. What a monster piece of wood. There you go.